So here we are in Portland, Oregon at an abandoned warehouse where there's supposed to be a really low mile OBS truck we're going to look at. So come go with me and let's go look at it. Actually, it's not an abandoned warehouse. It's Platinum Motors, where they've got some really cool stuff inside. Let's go inside and see. So I hear you have a low mile OBS powerstroke here.
We do. You're not any taller in person.
No, but better looking.
Ooh, got me there. Come on back.
Let's go check this thing out, y'all. Whoa, junk. All in a warehouse.
Get past all the junk. Got this cool truck over here.
Some people might find that stuff interesting, but let's go see the real stuff. There we go.
Here she is.
So this truck has 1,600 miles on it?
Yeah, it's just shy of 1,700 miles.
You picked it up out of Louisiana, right?
I did. I actually got a call from a dealer in Texas. He found it from the original owner, gave us a call, and here it is.
Here it is. Well, I know you and I have talked about this thing quite a bit, and seeing it in person is just, it's unbelievable, really. I mean, you don't see stuff like this anymore. What can you tell us about it?
Well, 96 F-350 powerstroke, Centaurus 3 conversion. One owner, original miles, just shy of 1,700. As you can see, original paint. Thing's got everything you could get from the 90s. It's got 2 Radio Shack phones, radar detectors, which don't know why you need that for a 7.3 liter, but hey, here you go. Bunch of service records, brush guard, lights, Alcoa wheels. Pretty much the only thing that's not factory is the tires. They're 2020 date coded. No leaks, the underside looks just like the top. About as nice as you're gonna find.
Just insane to see it. I see boxes of stuff inside the truck. Can we look in the truck and see some of the stuff?
Only if you want to play the Sega Genesis.
It has a Sega in it?
It absolutely does.
Oh, we gotta check this out. I mean, the wood, usually this is all cracked and busted from the sun and miles and sweat on your arm and everything.
As you know, we've had a lot of comments about thinking it's a rollback. The steering wheel's got a bunch of wear. The driver's seat's worn out. It's faded. I mean, you can see for yourself. I think that.
Yeah, I'm looking at this and it's about as new looking as you can get without having a DeLorean. Which, do you have one?
Not today. Got a couple other classics, but no DeLoreans.
Without going back and being able to buy this thing brand new. I'm going to turn the ignition on and so you can see the odometer in this thing. Check that out.
One of the other great comments is the roof. The paint's horrible on the roof. You should check it out. See how faded and tore up it is.
I mean, you can see it from there, but I can't, so I've got to use the step.
Let me get you a step stool.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's just absolutely terrible. Yeah, there's...
Sitting under a carport for the last 30 years, you know?
Yeah, exactly. I can see myself in it. I can see myself in the boomerang antenna on the top. By the way, I'm on my tiptoes to look at this while Jeremy's looking over my shoulder. Dude, this thing is just insane. Like,
not one, but there's 2 of those.
I'm gonna just take one with me when I leave. Sorry, whoever wins this at the auction, you're not getting the second one.
I don't know why they needed additional cup holders either, but...
Walmart, $2.17. Whoa, look at this. So Centaurus put a fold down step on the front bumper and they took the original license plate bracket off.
Need some wiper blades, extra chargers, extra radar detectors. Got so much stuff from the 90s in here.
Oh, dude, look at this. This is just...
The 3 trailer tow balls weren't good enough. There's 3 brand new ones.
Dude, this is insane. Extra belt. Like...
This is the factory jumper cables and manuals and everything that came from Centaurus with
Yeah.
the VIN number on it.
Wow. I'm gonna come around there and take a look at that. On the way around the truck though, look at this. Rubber bed mat its whole life. Actually 2 of them. But the bed is not got a single scratch in it. This truck is just insane. Spare.
2 of them.
2 spares. The exhaust looks new.
He was very concerned about keeping his spares. As you can see, there's locks and cables holding the spares in the bed.
Yeah. Oh, there's a $25,000 deduction with this pinstripe messed up over here. It's not worth anything now. Truck's garbage. Get rid of it.
Just take it with you. Get it out of here.
Yeah, I might.
Degrading my warehouse.
Check that.
For everybody that said you got to polish the wheels, there you go. Comes with your own kit.
Yeah. Oh, dude. My parents had one of these on their 97. For the tailgate. It had a bed cover on it. Put that on there so you could lock the tailgate.
Hey, they discounted it from $50 to $49.95.
I see that. Savings. You get savings at Platinum Motorsports. Platinum Motors, not Motorsports, right?
Whatever works, you'll find it.
So I have not personally seen this before.
I'm going to throw it on the tailgate so we can open
Sure,
it all
sure.
up.
Show them that it's got the VIN number on it.
So, VIN number based.
Yeah,
Dixon sold it new. You got
Hickson Motorsports?
yes, sir.
That's right up the street from us. That's literally in Texas. It was sold new in Texas.
Dixon Hopkins Autoplex. All of the original build data. Literally everything you can think of. I mean, there's the original permit.
Look at that. Monroe, Louisiana.
Leather company paperwork. The toolbox certification.
Huh.
Original paperwork.
Yep.
Registration warranty card.
Whoa. This is from Centaurus.
I didn't even open that. I don't even know what's in that.
There's going to be money in this, and I'm going to keep it. We're fixing to open this.
Flex Vision by Audio Box. There's
Oh.
a remote. Original jumper cables.
Oh, look at that. This still got the sticker in it.
Look at that.
So you would know this vehicle is secure once it's put on there.
Some sort of hardware.
Oh, it's filled out. Never
look
mailed
at
in.
that. Look at
Never
that.
mailed in, but filled out. 6/1996. Kleenex for the haters' tears. Let's listen to that door close. Usually they rattle all to pieces when you close them because they've got 300,000 miles. So that's another thing about the conversion trucks that I have found over the years is people spend a lot of money on these things because this wasn't a cheap truck when it was new. This thing was probably mid 30s to low 40s depending, which was like buying a $120,000 truck today or better.
What was the cost on the conversion on one of these?
The crew cab extended cab I had was $18,000.
Okay.
Now they cut the cab apart, re-welded it together, and painted it. So I'm assuming that this was probably 12 grand or so extra on top of whatever the cost of the truck was, which this was already the top of the line truck. But what I have found is people bought these things, and I guess because they cost so much money, I don't really know. This still doesn't make sense to me. They beat the hell out of them.
Yeah,
Usually,
at the end of the day, it was a 90s Ford truck. It's made
Yeah.
for work. People used them.
yeah. Well, so like, I think they never retired them. They or sold them. Like they bought them for horse shows and cattle shows and stuff like that. But I think when they got a certain mileage or when the Super Duties came out, these were retired to ranch truck duties because it was a truck. So they beat the fenders off of them. The paint's all faded. The paint's burnt off. The seats are worn out. And to find one that's not beat to hell that somebody parked under a carport and never drove its whole life is just, I mean.
Just imagine 1996 pulling up to the horse show with this, with your three horse trailer. You'd be the star of the show. Still, today you could still.
Yeah, this would probably rival most Super Duties that are out there.
Absolutely. You're going to get more attention in this than a brand new Platinum or Limited.
Well, so most of our customers that have trucks like this, we discussed this earlier, they have a Platinum or a Limited or something, but when they drive this truck to town or to a show or something like that, this truck always garners more attention just because of what they are and how rare they are.
Yeah, it's nostalgic. Just look at it. I mean,
Who would have thought 20 years later that these trucks would be a classic like some of the other cars that you have here?
it's a fact.
You know, I know these aren't your thing, but I mean, it's you see enough value in this that you had to get your hands on it.
Hey, I mean, if I was to buy one of these, this is definitely the one that I'd want to park in my garage and keep it there for another 20 years.
That's the way I feel about it. So I appreciate you letting us look at this thing. It's just, I mean, it's just incredible.
You want to take it for a drive?
Sure, let's get it out in the rain. Yeah, let's do that.
Might as well go get it dirty before someone else buys it.
I told some people that I was going to come by here and make it nasty, and so here we are.
I heard you were going to do something with it.
Yeah, I'm going to increase the value. I'm going to sit in it.
Let's fire it up.
All right. Hey, we're fixing to fire this thing up.
So let's decrease the value on this and take it for a drive. It's just like brand new.
A few moments later.
Dude, you never know what you're going to find over at Platinum Motors. Jeremy got all kinds of stuff. Wonder what year this is. There we go. 73, build date 8 of 73, so probably 74, but it's got a platinum interior, which I guess is fitting for being at Platinum Motors. This thing's super cool, but what's even cooler is check out under the hood. .67 powerstroke. I have to ask him what trans is in it, but it looks like it's on Super Duty axles and everything. So, crazy. So after that test drive, let's look under the hood, because that's the one place we haven't been yet. Let me show you how to do that?
All hands?
No.
Me either.
There we go.
So, I mean, you got a little bit of wear on the alternator in the bracket, compressor in the bracket.
Yeah, but so this truck came from North Louisiana, which is not far from where I live. This is common on trucks sitting on the dealer lots.
Absolutely.
It's just, it's oxidation from being in such a humid environment, just plain and simple.
I figure at the end of the day, if somebody wants a brand new truck, they can buy a new alternator, they can buy a new AC pump, and they can buy new brackets.
Yep.
And that's the end of it.
Tisk, you haven't done the cruise control recall.
Shucks. Somebody left a comment that said I better hurry up and fix the recall so it doesn't end up at Copart.
Or on fire.
New fluids, new filters, service.
Look at the core support. Usually these things are all busted to hell, or faded, or got dirt or grime or grease or stuff on them from changing the oil and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's cool to see all the additional wiring neatly done, not just because it's 30 years old and been through 12 owners.
Yeah, I mean, back in 1996, they were still wire looming things the right way. Like,
Yeah.
It's not just a rat's nest.
Since the valve covers have never been off, the foil on the AC box over there is not all torn up and busted up.
Now, that just can't be true, though, because everybody said this thing's going to be leaking oil all over the place if it hasn't been driven.
I just drove it. I don't see any leaks. So, well, I appreciate you letting us come look at this thing, and
Glad you could put your eyes on it finally. We've only been talking about it for months.
I know, right? Well, you sent it to me, and I was like, dude, no way. And then, so I had to catch a plane and fly up here and actually put my eyes on it, especially after you put it on Bring a Trailer. So,
Good news is all you got to do is bid. It's no reserve. Whoever's the last bidder gets to take it home.
everybody that's bidding on that auction, stop. Just
Please
kidding.
Bid more. Don't listen to him. Bid more.
It's a terrible truck. No.
Cool. Well, it was a pleasure.
Thanks, man. Yeah.
Glad you got to see it.